MetaLocator has the built-in capability to display directions. Within an individual map markup pop-up, you'll see a link to get directions. If you type in your directions, or your start address, it will display directions directly within the interface. This option and its corresponding display is controlled by the Show Directions selection found under Map Settings. If you don't display directions, that directions link will disappear. So let's see what happens if we set Show Directions to No. And then we'll reload the interface. Notice now that within the map pop-up, there's no longer the ability to get directions from the Get Directions link. However, there's a second way to get directions from within MetaLocator. This is the ability to link directly to a Google Maps layout of the individual location's directions. You can do that from under Field Settings. Within the map pop-up, we have the ability to drag a link specifically to directions right there. We'll also add a line break directly after our directions. Notice that this is in the map pop-up item address format. I'm going to save my changes, switch over to my interface preview, and I'll reload the page to see what impact that change has. Notice now we have another link to get directions, but this one behaves a little bit differently. It will open in a new window and it will link directly to the location and prompt us to enter in a starting point using Google Maps directly. One advantage to this layout is that when used on mobile devices, many mobile devices will recognize this and open the directions in the native Maps application, which is easier for getting on-the-go GPS navigation instructions.